Oh, morning. Good morning. I guess it's a good morning. I don't know yet. Remains to be seen. Now, I usually don't get up here until about 8:15. But I was having trouble sleeping. I hit my toe up against something somewhere, probably at work, and it's been hurting ever since. Every now and again I get a throbbing pain. It's really irritating and painful, especially when I'm driving. Now, I'm here at work early because I have a bad habit of falling back to sleep. And when that happens, I sometimes end up being late for work. So I figured I would just go ahead and just come straight to work. Don't try to go back to sleep. So I sat there for a while, got myself together, got in the car, sat in the car for a while, let the car warm up. And I said, you know what, forget it, let's just go. So here we are, 7:49 on a Monday. And so far, nobody has showed up. So we're going to see. We're going to see if anybody comes early or if anybody comes late. Because if they come at 8:30, then that's not going to be a big problem. If they come early, still not a big problem. But if they come late and I got to waste gas trying to stay warm because according to the temperature in the car, the gauge is saying, the meter is saying the outside temperature is 39 degrees. That's not summer, people. That is not summer weather. No. Maybe in Alaska that's considered warm. You know, they're like, ooh, it's 30 degrees today. That's warm. No. Not here. So, we're going to see. I really don't appreciate what she did. And I'm determined to make a record of everything that I can. I have my review. She asked me if I wanted a copy of it. I said yes, because I want to keep this. Documentation. I want to keep that documentation that she said I was a good worker. But then you turn around and tell me I need to stop being late. I need to call in. But wait. When did she call me to let me know she was going to be late? When I was riding a bike. That's what she said, y'all. That's what she told me. That they were being lenient with me because I was riding a bike. But that same time that I was riding that bike for that whole 2-year period, every year, on numerous occasions, I was left out in the cold for an extra 30 minutes. Simply because nobody was scheduled to show up until 9 o'clock. But she my supervisor, and the supervisor before her. They both had me on the schedule for 8:30. And just like she said, I could have called. She could have called me. She could have left a message, hey, don't show up for work till 9 o'clock. Nobody's going to be there till 9. I don't want you to freeze to death or something. She could have said something. And I feel some type of way about that. So this year, this winter season, I'm on it. I'm waiting for her to slip up. And that's my thing. That's when I go into revenge mode. Because if you gonna come at me about something that I did wrong, you better make damn sure that you are perfect. You better be better than Jesus. Because if I find out that your flaws outdo my flaws, and you're supposed to be in a leadership position, I'm going to hold it against you for all of eternity. Because I didn't ask for you to ruin my life. I didn't ask for you to come at me sideways. But hey, you want to play that role, then okay, let's play. I like games. They want to play games? Okay. We play games. Now, while I wait for somebody to show up, what else is going on in the world today? Oh, some people talking about this voting thing and Trump. I don't know how to feel about that. I have no confidence in the current political system. It needs to be demolished, ran over with a bulldozer, cleared the debris, and it needs to be redone. They have gotten away from everything that this country was supposed to be. Okay, so Congress is mostly ran by a bunch of crabby old racist white people who don't like minorities unless you come from a rich family or you have some type of skill set that's going to benefit them. But at the same time, Negroes have had an extraordinary skill set over the years, over the centuries. And what payment did we receive? We went from no payment to little payment. That's not right. So, tell me one thing and do another. I don't buy it. And why is it that Negroes, dark-skinned people, don't band together and start their own political affiliation? NAACP, they're not out there like that. They don't want to ruffle no feathers. Not to mention, if you look at the history of the NAACP, it was started by a racist white person. Do I know this to be a fact? I don't know if the man was racist, but I do know he was white. I do know that the Nation of Islam in America was also founded by a white person. I know he was a criminal. As far as whether or not he was racist, I can't prove that. Maybe if I dig a little deeper, but that wasn't on my top list of things to find out. I just happened to be going through that information as I was looking into something else regarding politics and religion and, politics and religion. Where have the two met before? Now that I think about it, where have politics and religion met on such an epic scale? Oh yeah, the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church, y'all. Way back in the day, the Catholic Church was the government. And we see how that turned out. Not good. Not good at all. And now they come up with any excuse not to go against their own. Oh, well, Father so-and-so, he's dealing with alcoholism, and we've been trying to work with him. We thought he had gotten over it, and we're going to look into these allegations of him molesting little boys. But then you give him a severance package and you terminate his employment. If it's a black person, you get no severance package. You get jail. And if they liked you, you might get if they liked you, you might get a fair trial. But if not, they're gonna railroad you. They're gonna railroad you even if it ain't true. Just the mere thought, just the mere mention that you was fondling some little boy is good enough for them. Case in point, Black Wall Street. A lot of people remember Black Wall Street. But do you remember how that town got burnt to the ground, was completely demolished by ignorant white people? Do you remember how that happened? Because the political system that was set up at the time failed the people, because they were ran by a bunch of racists. They accused a black man of putting his hands on a woman, on a white woman, in an inappropriate way, when that wasn't the case. And so they took him to jail. He was supposed to wait for trial. The townspeople got pissed off. When he got out of jail later, they cornered him on the street, out on the street, and they were going to lynch him. They was going to lynch him right then and there. I don't remember if the young man lived. I'm assuming he didn't. But there was a big skirmish that started by the jail all the way back to Black Wall Street. And man, they didn't deserve that. They call us animals. They call us ignorant. And yet they're the ones that act like animals. And why is it, people? Okay, my time is like at 15 minutes. So I'm going to end this shortly. But I'm going to leave you with this. Why is it, after they call us animals and less than human, science has clearly stated that us dark-skinned people are the original people. So yeah, I guess they kind of feeling kind of bad about that. They don't like that at all. But back to what I was saying about the political system. I think there should be a political party, ran, operated, and otherwise owned by black people, for black people. But not just for black people in America, but black Negroes everywhere. Due to slavery, we've been mixed with all kinds of races and nationalities. Wherever there's a black person that believes in the same goals as the party, then yeah, you in. But see, at the same time, you have some black people that's just not with it. They don't care. They rather be down and out for the rest of existence than to try to raise themselves up. All these people talking about God, yeah, well, I'm going to say that for a different video. It's 8 o'clock. I'm still waiting on these people. So they got 30 minutes to get their behind in here. We're going to see what time they show up today. Since I'm the one that has a problem being late. Oh, we going to see. And best believe, I will be telling you about it later on. Alright, family. Talk to y'all later.